What is going on? Welcome to EdNews.com, and today we're going to talk about the state of New Mexico and their governor, Lujan Grisham, where they're discussing and have committed to increasing educator pay. The first batch is teachers with a 10% increase, but let's go ahead and look at AP News and what the story looks like. So what we're looking at here in the news on AP is that increased teacher and counselor salary, so counselors as well, will be by $10,000. Now, currently teachers make at least $40,000 when they start, $50,000 after additional training and experience, and $60,000 when they pass an intensive master teacher certification. Context, even in where I live in Fort Worth, the starting salary is more around $60,000, $63,000. But, New Mexico is also not as expensive as the Metroplex of Texas is. But if we keep on kind of diving in, really the goal is they have 1,000 teaching positions with about 5% of their classrooms short a licensed educator. So there needs to be things that happen, right? They can't rely on deploying the National Guard like they did for substitute teaching. But what I also noted in here, though, is that they were looking to also increase salaries for other people, 7% for others, janitors, staff that support schools. And so there's also looking to be a rise there. What you also have to note here is that she is also looking to increase the minimum wage of hourly wage. Here it is. Grisham, who is running for re-election this year, is also set to approve a $15 million wage for school and state workers. And, there was no opposition to the teacher stuff. With New Mexico being a blue state, a progressive state, I don't see there being opposition really in any of this. But it's also kind of, I think, honestly, Governor Grisham is probably one of the best rated and improved governors in our country based off of what her state thinks of her as a leader. So there also seems like all of this is just really exciting. And I think New Mexico is one of the states that really are benefiting from the American Rescue Plan Act and the funds coming from the federal government. I think that's all we have on this. Let me go ahead and get you back over here. If you felt like you learned something, if you are interested in educational news and by state, things that are happening by trends and innovations in education, realize that what we do here at Ed News is break down news and interview innovative leaders who are doing big things in this historical moment in education, as we need to lift up public education and the amazing work all of our educators do. Thank you for watching Ed News.